This is the unboxing for Creation Crate. And this is the March 2016 box, and I'm with Subscription Box Dad.
Hello.
And since he's in the technology field, I thought this would be a cool box to do together. And just some housekeeping, it's $29.99 a month, and it ships free worldwide. So that's pretty awesome news, because I know there's a lot of international viewers on my channel, so you can get this box with free shipping, which hardly ever happens. I also have a coupon to save you 10%, which will be down below. So here's the box, and the basic premise behind this box is you're gonna make a new electronic item every month, and you don't have to have any experience
Cool.
to do it. All right, so let's open it up.
Yeah, so I guess they obviously want you to build something and then try to help them promote the box by taking a picture of your project. And it looks like the project matches up with maybe what's actually in the box that's on that picture. So that kind of gives you a preview of it.
Make a mood lamp.
So
All right, so you get like this huge.
yes, you got the book itself breaks down like the different parts and pieces that you have along with your box. You've got your literally give you the electronic pieces to it. You've got the wires and the LED lights along with a resistor, and then they give you what the main part is the Uno R3, which is Arduino compatible. If you're not familiar with Arduino, very popular advanced microprocessor that is it basically lets you do microprocessing setups for like anybody can do it. Simplifies it a lot and gives you a simple easy to follow language to follow, so it makes things a lot easier for you to do.
All right, so there's gonna be basically two steps. You're gonna build the hardware, and then you're gonna program it. So
yeah, so in the hardware you got the breadboard itself.
let's look and see what we got.
Yeah, so we can let's look at the parts and pieces. Yeah, so it's a lamp. So part of the lamp is you got this little shade part of it. It looks like
Chinese paper lantern.
Chinese paper lantern, which is where the LEDs would probably connect to. Here is the Arduino compatible microprocessor, and if we open this, you can see there's a USB port that you can plug into, as well as power that you plug into as well. Which I think you may only need the USB part. This is the.
There we go.
Now you gotta be careful with this, because you don't want to make sure when you take out a static protective sleeve that you don't ruin the electronics. You also need to be careful how you handle it as well. So we'll put that back in there. I don't think you have to have a power supply. I don't know how to, maybe, I don't know, we'll have to look and see. Anyways, so here's the breadboard, which basically, you can just imagine there's a line that goes all the way from right to left, all the way down. And you can just connect your wires up to it, and they all can basically connect together like there was like you're soldering them together on a board. And then you got your wire here, which these colors really don't mean anything. It's more just a way just to organize yourself, so you know what goes with where. Anyways, it's got those little pens at the end of them. Makes it easier to connect things together. They just fit into things better. All right, next one, please. Thank you. And this is just your miscellaneous pieces and parts. And you get your resistor for part of it, to where you can basically you can adjust. That basically will help adjust the current, so that way it works better with the setup with the LEDs and the jumpers and things all together. And then that's your USB cord to program your microcontroller, which you have the instructions in the book how to do that.
So how to set all this up is all described here in the hardware section. It's going to tell you step by step. And then it's going to tell you how to start programming. It's going to give you the website here. There's just a disclaimer, it's a free software, I don't know. Don't sue them, something like that. And then here's your program.
which you just type out your program, and then you could play around with the different settings. Basically, you have to program, because the mood light is going to be changing colors at a certain time interval, so you have to program the time interval, the color, and the sequence. That's what you're going to do. So, and then looks like you've got your instructions of how to upload, and then you have the area which you have the common mistakes you might make, and then they have exercises where you can do more advanced stuff if you want. So,
and there's a sneak peek at what you're gonna make.
Yep.
Ta-da! All right, so that's everything in the box. Subscription Docs Dad's gonna work on this and put it together, and we'll try to have a at the end of this video, we'll have, you know, a little demo so you can see the finished working product. So that should follow shortly after this.
Should be curious to see. I don't know if the power supply part is the one part I'm not sure how that's gonna work.
We'll
But maybe
out.
it powers off the USB, I hope. If not, then I'm not really sure.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
All right, so that's everything in the box. $29.99. If you wanted to kind of tinker around with electronics and build things and create things like that, check it out. Again, free shipping worldwide, which is pretty awesome. Save 10% off your subscription down below, and full written review with pictures and of the process of creating this will be in the written review. Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Alright, so this is the finished product we have here. We kind of remove this. So that's just the LED lights that are in there with the little lamp on top. And it lights up right now because I made it to where the brightness has to be a certain height, a certain brightness for it to actually start, where that it's usually a darkness. It has to be like, you know, lower light for it to actually do something. But for this purposes, I changed it so we can actually see the light go off. Has to be connected to the laptop, and so it gets power. And you can push a button here on the board, and it'll start the program over again. And that's it. So, have fun doing your project.